Right now, we have warm water temperatures at Copper Lake, and that is, of course, always a little difficult to find something new here. But Danny DeVito has once again found something great with which you can make good silver and XP. And it is already beeping now, so I am testing the spot here right now. He just posted it in Discord. Quote, link to the Discord is directly below the video. And yes, we have the morning hours and now in the evening hours, or rather during the night, there was already a little bit happening. And now, yeah, it seems as if things are really starting here with F1 Carp, which is of course always great to make really good cash here with a very simple setup. But also the Kvolsdorfsky Tench. That one also comes in here, and that is of course even more interesting because that fish is really worth it. Not only for the XP, but also for the silver. You absolutely have to try that. So quickly cast out again with the bait and hope that more swims in. Like I said, I have not been here long at all. During the night, not so much was happening, just a few bites here and there. But now, in the morning hours, it really starts. And I also tested different baits at the beginning, the classic aromas that usually work well on these fish, things like caramel and cream. But what works best is coconut and cream. Yes, and that delivers right here at this spot, really, really well. And also from a silver perspective, these fish are worth it. If we sort by price, here, look at this already. One Kvolsdorfsky Tench already over 60 silver. It does not even have 2 kilograms of weight. But also the F1 Carp, look at that. So this really pays off. Within this short time here, already 200 silver with just a few fish. Coffee orders also come in regularly, of course. The Tench I think will also bite again soon. So this already looks really, really good, and we will check the setup soon. And of course also the feed mix. And then of course it must not be missing, the Gibble trophy. That one hits in from time to time as well. You can hardly do anything about it. So quickly get the bait back out and hope that with this slightly larger setup, we catch even more. So let us first look into the feed mix, I would say. I have just picked it out from my old supplies, and what I used here is Tench Coconut Cream. Right here, Tench Coconut Cream Basic. We have in this combination, corn as the base, coconut cream feed pellets, size 7 included, corn kernels also included again. Then there is condensed milk, sweet cream feed pellets, and coconut cream aroma also included. Now this works with this component, condensed milk, only in this ball form as PVA. As loose dry feed, you cannot use it. But here, for example, you could simply add a crushed coconut cream boilie, and you would already have another high quality component. Or maybe something like maggots, then you would have an additional protein component in it. Or another version of the cream feed pellets. Those exist in several versions. I will also throw a little more feed in here. So far it was only 10 balls. And here at Copper Lake, you do not have to be stingy. Oh yes, that is dangerous. Not too close to my good feed balls. Not too close to the tree because then the balls bounce off. No, we want to throw them out right here in front. Zach, nicely on the spot, and I am clipped here at about 6 meters, works quite well from here. Danny DeVito stood up here in front, squeezed between the trees if I saw it correctly, and cast out to 5 meters, but that is a bit too tight for me, you can barely move there. So I just stand here, add about 1 meter more, and that works fine as well. So, roughly in this area, this is directly the spot here, next to this bucket spot, right here at the birch tree. Come on, one more, extra for the aroma, yes. And then the spot should be properly fed. So throwing in 10 balls is absolutely no problem. 20 balls also no problem. But that only applies to Copper Lake. Here the feed mixture behaves in a very special way, because this is a pay lake where many people constantly fish, and where the fish are used to always having a lot of feed here. That is why there is almost no possibility to overfeed the spot here. If we would do the same at Bear Lake or Amber Lake, it would have catastrophic effects. We would overfeed the spot much faster. Yes, and here we go again. Very good. The next Kvolsdorfsky Tench. Yes, I gladly take them all. So 3 of them already in this short time. And now we will of course look into the setup, and I will also check what exactly they bit on, so which bait exactly they took, so that we can distinguish it nicely. The next F1. Very good. So now let us check quickly. Here it was pop-up corn and boilie. Here it was only coconut and cream, and here again the combination. Well look, this combination seems to deliver the larger fish. Of course we have here a 16 pop-up boilie plus artificial corn coconut cream with coconut nectar on a size 1 hook. So this seems to work really well. Here in this combination it is only coconut cream with nectar, and this is the 3rd version, also only coconut cream. Here you could test further, maybe try coconut and fruits. Maybe I will test that soon so that you have another combination with coconut and fruits. I will pull this in and then let us cast it out directly. So maybe rebuild it with coconut and fruits 15. Again, coconut cream, corn kernel. And we cast the whole thing out again, just like that, without PVA. Feed mix we already have out there. And then short line tension, clipped at 6 meters like I said, and then just see how it goes. Yes, that also looks good now. Now look, the 10 minutes after the night. So 10 minutes only, the night phase from here to there already gives 200 silver alone because of the Kvolsdorfsky Tench. That is insane. 40 to 60 silver, the different tench. Very, very, very nice. Maybe even a trophy will come in. I take that. I gladly take that. I'm still missing the card. Now that there are cards, you of course need the Kvolsdorfsky Tench again as trophy, ideally with card. And just now, freshly cast out, it also seems to start immediately, with coconut and fruits plus coconut cream as pop-up corn. Not bad at all. I am curious what will bite on this. If it is not gibble but more tench, then that is quite good. No, the fish is gone. He did not want to bite anymore. But overall, that is already all. There is nothing spectacular left to report, except that this is a spot where, with a very simple setup, even with the beginner feeder setup, with a very small reel, you can fish these species very comfortably. You basically only need the pop-up rig, and once you have unlocked the pop-up rig, then come here to this spot. This is something you can also use perfectly for the 5-day fishing trip. And even for silver, you could afford it because you earn the silver back very quickly. But like I said, you should already have the pop-up rig unlocked. By the time you unlock it, you might already be around level 20 plus, and then this trip is worth it anyway, so that in that time you can make really good silver for your good mid-game carp setup. So, get here to this spot, make nice silver and XP, and ideally, you catch one of these rare tench as trophy. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, do not forget to subscribe, that makes me happy. And then we will see each other in the next video. Until then, tight line.